In this recording, we will be looking at the topic of vectors. A vector is a way to represent a movement between two places. We visualise vectors by using straight lines with arrows on. Vector A shows a small movement upwards. Vector B shows a large movement to the left. The arrow tells us the direction. A vector has both magnitude, which is its size and direction, and can be represented by an arrow. Okay, so how do we describe this vector? We can use a column vector. So we've started here and finished here. Can you see we've gone 2 right and 3 up? Then our column vector going right, movement right, and left goes at the top of the vector. Because we've gone right, we need a +2. And movement up or down goes at the bottom of the vector, and we've had a movement 3 up. You will have come across this topic before when looking at translations. Okay, let's have a look at the magnitude. Well, the magnitude of the vector is its length. So what's the length of this line? Well, if you see, we can use Pythagoras because we have a right angled triangle. So we're looking for the hypotenuse. So it's the square root of 2 squared plus 3 squared, which is the square root of 13. I will leave that in third form. So a general formula to find the magnitude of a vector. If we had the column vector here, xy, magnitude, its length is the square root of x squared plus y squared. So have a look at these two vectors, A and B. Write them both as column vectors and find the magnitude. So for A, we have 2 across, 3 up. So 2, 3. B, 4 to the right, 2 down. So 4, -2. So for the magnitude for A, square root of 2 squared plus 3 squared, which is root 13. And for B, square root of 4 squared add -2 all squared is 2 root 5. Now let's have a look at how you calculate with vectors. So A is a column vector again, is 2, 3. What would 2A look like? Well, 2A is just twice the size of A. The vector 2A would look like this. You can see we go across 4, up 6. So if we were calculating with our column vector, 2A, we just multiply the whole vector by 2. And we get 4, 6. We can also add and subtract vectors. So how do we get A plus B? Well, just to show you what that would look like, that's A. And B. So here is our resultant vector, A plus B. It's from here to here. Which is 6, 1. Well, let's have a look at how we could use our column vectors to work that out. So A is 2, 3. B is 4, negative 2. You see, if you just add the top numbers, 2 plus 4 is 6. Add the bottom numbers, 3, add minus 2 is 1. So we do get our resultant vector A plus B. Okay, similarly, you can use that to subtract vectors, but let's just have a look as well. If A is 2, 3, what would minus A look like? So minus A is just a vector in the opposite direction. A is 2, 3, but if you look at negative A, it is minus 2, minus 3. I think we'll look at one example where we're doing A minus B. Now A minus B is the same as A plus negative B. Here I've got my drawing here. Here's A, and I'm adding a negative B. So you can see I've changed the direction of my B. Okay, so what's our resultant vector? Here is A minus B. So we have negative 2, 5. And if we just have a look here, if we did A minus B, so the vector 2, 3, add negative B is the same as subtracting B. 2 take away 4 is negative 2. 3 minus minus 2 is 5. Okay, maybe have a go at these couple of questions. Put me on pause and pause when you're done. Just to see if you got them right. Okay, the first question here, we're doing P plus Q. So P plus Q. Our resultant vector is 6, 8. Part B. We've got P minus Q. So we've got 2 take away 4, negative 2, 3 minus 5, negative 2. Now we've got 2P plus 3Q. So 2P plus 3Q. (16, 21). Okay, for question 2, we've got U, V and W this time, so U plus V plus W. So 1 take away 4 plus 2 is negative 1. 2 plus 3 minus 5, 0. Part B, got 1, 2. Add 2 lots of negative 4, 3, minus 3 lots of 2, negative 5. Just going to simplify that before I work with it. 1, 2. Multiply the second column vector by 2. And then multiply the third vector by 3. I'm just going to add those together. 1, add -8 minus 6 is -13. And then you've got 2, add 6 minus -15, 23. Okay, and the last one. Again, I'm just going to simplify that first. We've got 1 minus -8 minus 2 is 7. 2 minus 6 minus 5, -9.